a while ago we were asked if a ground sheet, a fitted Trailstar ground sheet, would fit on this side, and I was kind of thinking, well, it has to some way or another for left leaning shouldered people. Now I'm a right leaning person, so obviously it fits the other way round, whereas the short rectangular bit is at the door. So find the short rectangle bit, which is now down there. So, you know, in effect, if we had to do a 180, then I would now be, my head would be there, and I'd be right leaning, cooking there, where I was lying. And then that panel there would be the door. Obviously, if the wind changed from here to there, for argument's sake, then you could close this door, lower that to the ground, and then make that panel, or this one of these, that panel, the door there. And then you basically would be at the back then, looking out that way. But we wanted to see if you could make it for you squiffy armed right left leaning people. And yes, I would say that you could. You have to have the long side from the front left, it's my right, but the front left to the back, well basically running past the thing, the pole, down to the middle panel at the back. And then you've got all of this room for doing your, so obviously I've got quite a low pitch, but you could do your cooking here and whatever. And you know, I mean, I like to lie down and eat and drink and do my cooking, but you could, you know, for me it's very unnatural this side. I can't do it this side. But you know, if it's natural to you to lie on your left shoulder and do your cooking, then you've got plenty of space here. You know, obviously just be cautious, but you know, as long as you're careful, you've got oodles of room. You're by the door, that side is probably going to be downwind, so you could raise that side up a little bit as well if necessary. But yes, I mean, it will fit for you left armed leaning nut jobs out there. You know, it will, you can do it. And I've been trying to, for the last decade, well, recently I've been trying to figure out how to do it on this side, but this is how you do it. Oh, Bella. Oh. And now we've got more cuddle time. So yes, and obviously you could, you know, just make your paw. I mean, I tend to, when I'm lying, Bella, when I'm lying, it's not the flattest of pictures here. Oh, Bella, you really don't help. And of course, when I'm on that side, I tend to angle the pole. Oh, ow! I tend to angle the pole. Oh, out this way to give me more room. Oi, steady. That side. You know, so you can angle your pole accordingly. But yes, I mean, you can do it when you when you put your geometrical mind to it. As I say, the only thing is, obviously, you've got the whole, you know, you have got a big front, you know, a big frontage there, but you could, oh, no, no. But if you, oh bloody hell, help! Someone call for help. But you could, oh, ow, oh, but that one at the back, you could sort of put that further back a little bit, because there is, you know, you have got a little bit of room spare at the back, so you could probably just move it back slightly. Obviously that bit at the back, it is kind of rectangular, so you can't have it completely flat, because then the rest of the shape doesn't work. So you can't just put it all the way back there, and it won't, oh Bella, it won't quite work like that. But you know, I think oh Vagina, you're worse than, I don't know how Rod Hull managed with Emio. Oh, he should have tried a Bella. Oh. So yes, you can do it, but obviously it does mean that you have a very large, you know, frontal area. But I think it's far in, oh, it's facing the wrong way. But I think you'd be able to get it far enough from the door, you know, that if it, you know, I don't think rain would get to it. I can't try it because it's the wrong side for me. But you know, I don't think rain would get to it. And you can always just put something there, or you know, put a door there or something, or take a tent. But yeah, I think you can, and I think you'd be able to move it back, you know, a little bit. We ought to get out and take a photograph, Bella, didn't we? Before we right. Oh. Oh my God. Oh. It's really quite undercover is very deceptive. It's quite breezy out here, and it is quite a cold breeze as well. I'm just about okay like this, but we'll just do a little walk around. I've taken a couple of photographs, but the sun is in exactly the wrong position for taking a photograph. But basically that rectangular bit down there is the bit that comes up here, and that side here is the one is at that side there. So you still have the long length running down there. So I'll just show you. I'm not gonna hang around out here. I'm just gonna get this put away now.